in 1947, I only wanted to be in the movies because we were talking about it, but I never had any idea that I'd get so involved that it would embrace my life and it would change everything I do to accommodate it. Did I want to direct when I first got to Hollywood? No. I had no idea what that was about. But when I started to go to the sound department and the camera department and the editing department and the scoring stage, I was learning what that's about. And I couldn't get enough information. I would leave the camera department, I'd go right over to editing. It's the questions I asked. And the wonderful thing about every member of every crew that I worked with this way was so thrilled that I thought it was wonderful that I wanted to learn it like he's learned it. You can't give that man a better gift than telling him you want to be just like him. I learned through every member of my crews. It was wonderful. The technical aspect of our industry, if you haven't got that, you might as well not do it. Because the technical is as critical as the written word. And when I finish a screenplay, I know what I have to have on the set. And sometimes I bring a pressure to the crew because I've already got it locked in the way I know it's going to be in the movie, and now we're going to shoot it. So that's a little thing that gets in your way sometimes if you're overly anxious. You got to look at your crew and find out where the best people are and keep them close to you, because they will give you answers to questions you may not have ever had before. And it's not bad having a guy that's been in the business 35 years standing over there with a boom in his hand. And you say to him, Ben, how's this going to do? He said, just do it. It's going to be fine. It's when the crew knows of your love for what you're doing, they fall in love with it, ultimately. They think they're just getting in bed with you. But after a little while, they recognize they're doing exactly what I'm doing. And it's coming from an emotional, passionate place. And they can't wait to come to work every day. When I get Gooseflesh, I know I'm on the right track. And that's passion and emotion. And they are feelings that you cannot disconnect from. If you're going to be a good filmmaker, you have to come with that information. You have to find out what you do to get it. And the answers are very simple. You have to just free your mind of what you're thinking and let it come into the foreground. So many people say, well, I don't know if he'll like that. Don't bring someone a creative idea that way. You've lost. He's not even going to hear it. You have to say, that's emotion or that's passion. I got to listen to that more. You see, when I yell roll, something happens that's critical to me. I've opened the eyes of the world. Russians are going to see this. The Chinese children are going to see it. The Japanese children are going to see it. There's so much good stuff that comes from doing good work.